Welcome back to Chris Introvert videos. Wait, hold on. Welcome back to Chris Introvert meditation videos. This is Chris Introvert, and today we are going to discuss the signs of toxic positivity. Hashtag, oh no. Are you a proponent of toxic positivity? I know that I definitely am, because hashtag good vibes only is toxic positivity. I know it's weird, right? So we're only going to go over 7 of these. I know there's probably tons more. And if you know of more, just drop them in the comments. If you have not subscribed to the channel, what are you doing? Seriously, you're like squatting over here and that's like not cool. Subscribe to the channel because we have videos that come out on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday of every single week. So I'm really behind the scenes trying to get these videos out to all the peeps, and I am excited about that. So let's get on in on toxic positivity. I sounded so excited. All right, so number 1, always being the strong one and getting on with it. Now, first of all, when I read all these, I'm going to feel extremely attacked because I am a victim of this. I have victimized myself, and that's not okay. We're going to read that again. Always being the strong one and getting on with it. These are the people that have that strong face, and everyone's like, that person is so strong and they can just do everything. And how do they do it all? That person is probably very sad inside and very stressed out because they have to put on this facade of having it together when they really don't have it together, and they just want to like lay down somewhere and just chill. But unfortunately, the pressure that they put onto themselves doesn't allow for that to happen. They've sort of created this mold of perfection, and the thought of it breaking is kind of devastating to them. So they don't want that to happen at all. So that facade just has to stay strong and unbreakable, and it's very unfortunate. And living that sort of false life can take a lot out of you. So if you are having a bad time and things are not going well, that doesn't mean you have to share it with everyone, but at least share it with yourself and give yourself some self-compassion and the ability to just sit down and rest. Take a couple of minutes out of your day every day just to check in if you can. And I know it's hard to remember those things sometimes, so maybe having a friend that can be like an accountability buddy that can allow you to touch base with yourself just to figure out, okay, what's going on with me? How do I feel? Because just getting on with it when things are actually bothering you is going to cause a influx of problems to start occurring for you because you've held on so long that eventually it's gonna start to slip, and no one wants to have that, happen to them. Everyone wants to be positive and have a good time in this world and in this life, because we only have one life. So the best thing that we can do is be strong. There's nothing wrong with that. But if we're just only showing that face of I'm strong 100% of the time, nothing bothers me, I'm moving on with it, picking up my bootstraps, that's not a real reality. It's totally fake. Number 2, deflecting and hiding how you really feel. Hey, is that passive aggressiveness? I don't know. It's whatever. No, it is. It's passive aggressiveness, and it's not really valued by people because it's kind of being very nasty, but in a quote unquote funny way. But you're not going to be able to get your needs met because no one's going to know how you are actually trying to communicate with them. They're going to be guessing, and it's not going to make for authentic communication because you're not really being straightforward. You're kind of just beating around the bush and hoping that people can decipher what you are trying to say and what you think, and it's not really other people's responsibility to figure those things out about you. You're the one who has to step up to the plate and say, I feel really not good about X, Y, and Z, or I don't think this is a good idea because X, Y, and Z. If we're deflecting, then we're mostly saying, oh, I don't think that's a thing, but we know what else is good? You're just kind of just moving the post around and no one can really get to what is actually going on. So just being a lot more straightforward is way more helpful than deflecting and hiding how you truly feel. Number 3, quickly dismissing negative feelings or situations. That didn't happen. Nope, didn't happen. No, it's okay. It's okay. No, it's okay. It's fine. That's not what we want to do. We don't like having bad feelings. Bad feelings are icky. They don't feel good. I can't. But we can deal with these feelings, and we can try to transmute them in a lot more positive way by just addressing them. So they can't have power over us. We're de-escalating the situation by going at it, head first, and trying to discover, how can I fix this to make it more pleasant in a way, instead of making it seem like this gigantic monster that's trying to hurt you. So don't dismiss things. Like, come at them, full force, and say what's going on, so you can easily dismantle the ticking time bomb that may be within you. We want good things to happen. We want positive, healthy things to happen. Those things will not happen all the time, but if we can at least stand up to whatever those issues are, that's half the battle. Number 4, using feel-good quotes to soothe difficult feelings. This is a mixed bag, because sometimes when you're having a bad time, reading good quotes can actually make you feel good. But I feel if you're using that all the time as your sort of security blanket, then you're not really doing yourself a service. You're actually doing yourself a disservice, because you're only saying only positive things can happen, and that's it. Everything else is not a part of my life. And nothing is ever 100%. Nothing is ever 50-50. There's always just this mix of things going on in our life, and we need to address them as they come instead of just pretending that they don't exist. We need to just step up to the plate when it's time for whatever it is to happen, because actually that gives us a benefit on how to be more universal in various situations. If we're only just positive, that's not going to be helpful for the people that are a part of our life, because maybe they are not operating on that continuum. They have like a hodgepodge of different things. So you're allowing yourself to be more useful to everyone else, especially yourself, because you're giving yourself a greater skill set instead of just one vibe. You're giving multiple vibes, and we love that. Number 5, wanting everyone around you to be positive. Now, we don't want everyone around us to be negative, but as just stated, if you're 100% positive all of the time, like, who are you hanging out with? Are you a kindergarten teacher? Because they're pretty positive, at least like in public. But we want to give off a multi-layered and multifaceted persona, because it is healthier to have that versus just one thing. Being so black and white is just such a hard way to live, and there's no way to make that a blendable situation for you to have multiple subsets of friends. You're really just going to have one type of friend group, and they're going to all be positive, and I think that would be terrifying, to hang around a bunch of people that are constantly positive. But we want to have like a bunch of different things. We want to have like a chef salad, a julienne salad of friends, where there's just a multi-varied experience within that friend group. So yeah, we can't be positive all the time. And I think once we start to let go of that facade, we start feeling a lot free and start taking a lot of pressure off of ourselves. Number 6, brushing things off that bother you. Shake it off, just shake it off. That's not what we're going to do. We're going to step up to the plate. We're going to confront things that are bothering us in a constructive way, not a ratchet way or a nasty way or a passive-aggressive way. We're just going to confront things with a healthy curiosity to figure out, how can we create a better situation? How can we turn this quote-unquote issue into something that's a lot more positive and sustainable in the long run, as far as it being a workable situation for all of us? Like, what can we learn from the situation should kind of be how we want to live our life. Like, how can this be a plus? How can this be a win for everyone involved? Because I'm pretty sure we can construct something that allows everyone to feel like they're being seen and heard and validated in the best way that we can without being dismissive or being disruptive in any sort of negative way. Number 7, this is number 7, y'all. Feeling guilty about feeling sad, angry, or upset. A lot of people will say, just chin up. You'll be okay. It's good. It's all right. No, you can feel sad. You can feel angry. You can feel upset. You can feel these things. These things cannot physically hurt you. They emotionally hurt you. But once you start to work through those feelings, you start to break up the fascia of those feelings, of the sadness, of the anger, of the upsetness. You start to manipulate it in a way where it's not as toxic to your system, and you're able to just transmute it into something a lot more beneficial for you. You can move it in towards like feeling happy or less angry, not upset. You can start to neutralize certain emotions in yourself when they pertain to certain things. Not to say, get rid of all those feelings because they're just all so bad, but help move these feelings along so they don't start to drag you down. Learn how to make them work for you so you can discover things about yourself and the situation that you're going through, so you can just view it from another perspective. So those are the 7 signs of toxic positivity, and I'll read over them again. Number 1, always being the strong one and getting on with it. Number 2, deflecting and hiding how you really feel. Number 3, quickly dismissing negative feelings or situations. Number 4, using feel-good quotes to soothe difficult feelings. Number 5, wanting everyone around you to be positive. Number 6, brushing things off that bother you. Number 7, feeling guilty about feeling sad, angry, or upset. We learned a lot of things today about toxic positivity, and if you know of any other toxic positivity signs, just drop them in the comments below and share what they are and how you discovered them and what you're doing to make your life a more all vibes matter type of person, because it's very interesting to hear how people move through different phases and discover new things about their life that they never knew before. So I definitely want to hear about it. If you're not subscribed to the if you're not subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel. I would appreciate it so much. We release videos on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. We do meditation videos, we do introvert videos, and we do cognitive behavior videos like this. And I cannot wait to put out more. So hit the subscribe so you get notified, and I will talk to you later. Namaste.